Good morning, Ojai United Methodist Church family members, friends, neighbors, and visitors. It's good to see you all on this last Wednesday of April. Thank you for joining me for our time of midweek devotion. This week devotion is going to look a little different, and I'll explain why in just a minute. But as I'm sure most of you, many of you, all of you know by now, in just 4 days, on Sunday, May the 2nd, Ojai United Methodist Church is so thrilled to be able to open our sanctuary doors for in-person worship for the first time in over a year. And we are all over the moon about that. However, in doing so, we still have to comply with the COVID guidelines that are still in place for the state, the county of Ventura, and the mandates that have been set down by our California Pacific Conference local leadership. So what that means is even though we will be in worship together in the sanctuary, we will all have to wear masks and sit 6 feet apart, even if we have been double or fully vaccinated. It's still a rule, still a thing. We will not be able to hug each other or shake hands, which is something we're used to for over a year now. We will not be able to sing in worship as a congregation. However, we will still have music. Chris will still be playing the organ and the piano. And we are allowed by our conference guidelines to have one person sing a solo or two people sing a duet if they are masked in the sanctuary, so we can still enjoy music. So we will still have our music, still hear singing, it just won't be as a congregation yet. So hopefully those guidelines will relax as we go on into the summer. And then the last mandate is that we are not allowed to have what they call congregational recitations, which means no responsive readings with the entire congregation responding to something, which means, sadly, we are not going to be allowed to pray the Lord's Prayer together as a sanctuary using our mouths. However, I have found a way around that, and we will, in fact, be able to pray the Lord's Prayer together using our bodies without even opening our mouths. And we're going to do that through American Sign Language. So that is what I am going to teach you all and show you today during our midweek devotion. Now, that said, I will go through it slowly to show you what some of the signs mean as we do the Lord's Prayer. You will not be expected to memorize this. You will not expect to be able to know it by heart. Each and every Sunday that we are doing the Lord's Prayer with our bodies, and until we are allowed to pray it again with our mouths and our lips, we will be doing this every Sunday. I will go slowly. I will explain it slowly every Sunday, so you do not have to memorize it. You do not have to be really familiar with it, because we'll go through it step by step every single Sunday. I did, however, want to show you what some of the signs mean. So that is what our midweek devotion is about today. So we'll start off now so you can hopefully see most of me. The first thing we're going to do is, when we're doing the Lord's Prayer, is the first word, of course, is our Father, right? So take your right hand, like you're including everybody. Our, from one shoulder to the other, our. And then Father, you take your two hands, fists, put one in front of the other, up to your forehead, and then open your hands, like that. So, our Father. The two fists, one on top of the other on your forehead, then you lift it up a little bit up and lift up and open your hands. Our Father, who art, pointing to heaven, who art, and then heaven, you put one hand on top of the other like this, you make a circle and bring it up like this. That's heaven. So you start like this and bring it around like this. So what we have so far is our Father, who art in heaven. Okay? hallowed, this is the letter H. If you can see that, this is the letter H in sign language. So we're just going to put our first two fingers on our hand. Hallowed be thy. The name, you have one hand flat, and then these two fingers that we use for H, put them on their side and tap them on your hand. That's name. So we have hallowed be thy name. Okay. Thy. And kingdom is divided up into two parts. There's king and there's dumb. So king, when you do like a peace sign and you stick your thumb in there and then tilt it to the side, that is sign language for the letter K. And we all know that back in the day, kings wore sashes right from one shoulder to their waist, to the opposite waist. So we take our fingers, stick our thumb through, tilt it on its side, and then we're going to symbolize a sash. So go from one shoulder down to your waist, if you can see that. This is your sign for K, your king, and then dumb. One hand is flat, and then this is all the land and the people that king rules. So king, dumb, come. The come sign, when you're asking someone to come, come. So we have thy, king, dumb, come, thy. Then this is W. So you have your one hand is your flat hand, then your dominant hand makes the W. Thy will, you hit it against your hand, thy will. Then be done. That's just symbolizing doing things. Thy will be done. Then on earth, you put your non-dominant hand here, take your dominant hand and put it like this. On earth, that's on earth, the same as it is. And then in heaven, we know heaven, right? In heaven. Give us, we're reaching out towards God. God's giving us something. Give us. Then this day, you do this. This day, we have give us this day our daily. Put your thumb against your cheek, our daily. Then bread, you take your non-dominant hand, do it flat, and then you take your dominant hand in front of it like you're slicing bread. Our daily bread. So we have give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us, flat hand with our dominant hand, forgive us our trespasses, goes all the way down to our sides, our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And when we do trespasses and then we do this, that distinguishes a person. That means the people who trespass against us. So forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those people who trespass against us. Then lead, you take your dominant hand and then cover it like you're leading. Lead us not. Your thumb against your chin and shake your head. No, not into temptation. Point to your elbow. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us. We're going to make the letter D in sign language. So this is a D. That is a D. Can you see that? That's a D. So deliver us. So they kind of cross. Deliver us. come out, deliver us from evil. Your hands here, and it goes down like this. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. Remember, kingdom. This is the kingdom and the power and then glory. Take your dominant hand with these two, with your middle finger and your thumb, like that, and the glory forever. Make a circle in the sky, forever. Then this, amen. So, doing it slowly, let's do it together. If you want to get up and try it with me, let's do it together. Are you ready? Okay. Our Father, which art in, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth the same as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. I know it looks kind of scary, but we can do it slowly. If you don't use the right hands or you go the wrong way, it doesn't matter. God knows you are praying. God knows what you are saying in your hearts. It does not matter. Don't worry about messing up. It takes a while to get the hang of it. God knows it's a prayer, and it will be done in a sacred space with a sacred heart, so it's all good. I hope to see you all, or most of you, if you are able to come and if you are comfortable to come into the sanctuary this Sunday at 10 o'clock for worship. And the rest of you, I will look forward to seeing on Zoom, just like we always have. We are Zooming this service as well as having it in person. So you will still be a part of our worship on Zoom. I look forward to seeing you all. So until then, God bless you and hugs. And I will see you on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.